welcome back. I am Bridgitte K and this is my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this Pennywise makeup look. Recently this look has become very popular and I think that's obviously because the movies have come out in the last few years. The thing I really like about this look is it is very effective looking, but it doesn't take all that much to do. And I know I do say that sometimes about looks, but this one is really quite simple. Obviously the most extreme parts about this look are the contacts and the wig, which you don't have to do either of. They really do add to the look, but if you don't want to do them, if you don't feel comfortable wearing wigs or contacts, just leave them out. It'll still be a really effective look for Halloween. And I know I said I would be doing a lot more skull looks for 2020 Halloween, but this is actually the look that I wore to Halloween last year and I enjoyed doing it so much that I decided to do it again as a tutorial for you guys. So let's jump into it. Okay guys, I'm jumping in first with this red wig. I borrowed this one from a friend. It is a lace front wig, but because I borrowed it, I didn't want to cut it to shape my own head because I obviously had to give it back to her. So it doesn't quite fit me perfectly, which is why you can still see a little bit of the edging after I've finished applying it. But generally that won't happen with a wig if it is cut to your head shape. Now what I'm doing with this one, I'm tying two little pigtails on the very top of the wig. I'm using some red headbands so it blends nicely with the actual color of the wig. And I am going to be gluing this one down using some spirit gum, but I won't glue it down completely until the very end, just so I can make sure that I've got it perfectly in place and it doesn't get in the way of any of the makeup that I'm doing. And if you do want to know how to cut and shape a lace front wig perfectly, I do have a video on that one as well, which I will link to in the comments down below. I'm jumping in next with my Morphe eyelid primer and applying that over the entire eyelid on both sides. Then I'm jumping in with this nude color from my Morphe So Iconic palette and applying that over the entire eyelids as well. Next, I'm jumping in with this super dark purple color from my Plum Pleasers Morphe palette and applying that on the outer edge of the eye as well as underneath the lower lash line. On top of the eyelid, I'm applying it in a V shape. Once I've finished applying that, I'm using a blending brush to really blend that out. And guys, spend as long as you need to on this to make it really nice and blended. Then I'm taking my Morphe liquid eyeliner. I think I've used all Morphe products so far. It really is my favorite brand, isn't it? I'm applying that in a thin line on my top lash line, ending in a small flick, because even though this is a freaky makeup, we're making it a little bit feminine too. Applying a black pencil eyeliner to the lower waterline. Once I've done that, I'm grabbing my Gorgeous Cosmetics white shimmer powder and applying that to the inner corners of the eye and just slightly across the eyelid as well. I'm then taking a contour color from my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I forgot to show this to the camera, but it is the medium color, and I'm using this to give my nose a nice heavy contour. I'm then taking this white liner pencil from Morphe again, and I'm using this to line out those lines that are going to be going from the mouth all the way up to above the eyebrow. Now, you can just follow what I'm doing here for the shape. Do not stress if this shape is not absolutely perfect. We're using the white pencil specifically because it is really easy to just erase it with your finger if you do happen to get the shape wrong. Be sure to apply that on both sides as even and as symmetrical as possible. Then I'm jumping in with my Tag Red face paint. This one is water activated. So I'm dipping my little flat brush in a bit of water and then taking that red face paint and following those lines. I'm just going over the top of those lines as perfectly as I can. And as you can see, I did end up doing one side thicker than the other. I actually prefer it to be a little bit thicker, so I did go back and fix up the first side and make it nice and thick as well. Once I've done that, I'm taking my MAC red lipstick and applying this over my entire lips. You can pre-line your lips if you are not the best at freehanding a red lipstick. I'm just so used to doing it that I just applied it straight onto my lips. Once I've done that, I'm taking my MAC Media lipstick as well, which is this nice dark plum color, and I'm applying that on the outer edges of the lips. I'm applying a few layers until it's really nice and dark. I'm taking this dark plum color we used before along with this black eyeshadow, mixing them together and applying those under the lower waterline of each eye. And pulling some real nice faces while I do that. I'm then jumping back in with that red face paint and just applying it to the tip of my nose and then going over it with that red lipstick that I used on my lips just to give it a nice red tint. Now I'm taking my Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Black Mascara and applying that over the top and bottom lashes. I'm then jumping in with my Santa Monica Model Rock Lashes and my Duo Lash Glue and applying those. I'm then taking a small amount of this Suva Hydro Liner in the colour Space Panda just onto the end of a Q-tip and applying that in one little spot on the end of my nose, then smudging it out with my finger. I'm then jumping back in with my white shimmer powder that I used for the inner corners of my eyes and just applying it on that middle part of the lips and smudging that out with my finger as well. Now for my least favorite part, applying contact lenses. I'm just jumping right in with these yellow contact lenses and going for it. Now you can't tell, but I was absolutely shocked that I got these in this quick on my first try with both eyes. I'm normally a crying mess. As I said, guys, if you're not comfortable wearing contact lenses, just leave them out. Okay guys, and then we have the completed Pennywise makeup tutorial. If you enjoyed watching this one today, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I have plenty more Halloween looks coming for 2020. And if you do have a look that you would like to see, please leave me a comment. I love getting you guys' suggestions and I will be creating as many as I can. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you for the next tutorial. Bye!